YouTube? It is the day of the race, and right now I'm getting ready to run this race. A lot of things have been going on with my life recently and stuff like that, and I'll get into more detail about that later, but I'm getting ready for the race. My friend's taking me to the race. Shout out to Jalen for taking me, but this is the race fit that I'm wearing. I got a Brooks shirt. I probably wore this last race. I wore these shorts and shoes my first ever race. These are Fabletics shorts, 5-inch seam shorts, and then the New Balance Feel So Robo V4. So yeah, getting ready to run this race, and I'll talk to you guys when I get to the race site. So let's get to that. All right, YouTube, so I made it to the race site. Got my bib number, I'm bib number 29. And I'm about to start the race. I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I can, but can't promise anything because it's super early and I don't have people recording me on this race today. But it's time to rip some miles at Metlock Park, so yeah. Let's get into it. All right, let's get it, Bird. Time to rip some fucking miles, boys. Just started my 10K. And yeah, let's rip some fucking miles. All right, Jiggy. Let's go, Jiggy. All right. Good work, Jiggy. Good work, Verge. Good moving. Come on, let's go. Come on, finish strong. Finish strong, Verge. What's up, guys? So it's Sunday, the day after the race, and I wanted to get into some of the things that happened during the race and just what's been going on. So let's get into it. First, the race itself was the same race, the same place that I raced my first 5K at. And if y'all watched that video, first watch that video. And if you did watch the video, you would know that that race and that course was super, super hilly. And I did not go to the race site before that race, which kind of reflected on my time and stuff like that. And it was a learning experience. First, for the most part, I learned that I have to run the race, or I have to go to the race site that my race is gonna be at and run that course so I know how I'm gonna run the race and not get caught off guard like I did my first race. And then I knew I had to get better at hills. So from the first race going into the next two races, I prepared myself to get stronger in those two things. But with this race, I did not go to the race site beforehand, and my taper was definitely the worst taper I've ever had. I barely ran during my taper. It was more so because of the highest mileage week I had, the last week of my training plan for my 10K prep really took a toll on my body, so my body was shot. And then a lot of stuff's just been going on in my personal life, which has been leading me to be just, I don't know, not being like really focused on my 10K plan and my taper. So my taper went horribly. My fitness decreased a ton. And so when I went out there, like the first mile and a half of the race, I knew it wasn't gonna be my day, just because like I felt horribly. My fitness wasn't where it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and like my legs were shot a mile and a half in, and I didn't even like I didn't really run the race hard. I went out at like a conservative effort, and my legs were like shot. So I knew it was gonna be a horrible day, but I still pushed through. And I was happy for myself for pushing through, because this is like a fun run type of race event. It wasn't like held by a huge company or like a, you know, you have a race chip thing in your bib number so it tracks the thing. No, you had to track your own times. So I tracked my own time. It's on Strava. Y'all follow me on Strava so y'all could just be updated on my running journey. I post on Strava. I'm on Strava a lot, so check it out. But yeah, I didn't do as good as I wanted to, so that kind of hurt me a little bit, just because I put all this prep in, and I felt like this was like besides the taper, this is like the best prep I had for this whole freaking build. And it just like, for any build, and it just like didn't amount to what I wanted to do. And a little bit was just because of the hills. Like I'm just not a hill runner. Like I hate running hills, but I'm just gonna have to get used to it and like all that type of stuff. But I'm happy for my performance. I'm happy that I didn't stop and walk. Majority of the people that were there at the race, they like were stopping and walking and stuff like that. And I'm happy that I kept pushing to keep going, because I like being in like that mental like battle with myself. That's why I really like racing. That's one of the reasons why I really like racing. But I really like being in that mental like battle with myself when I'm racing, when it's like I'm telling myself to keep going, but myself and my body's telling me like I want to stop. And then like I push through mentally, and I keep going, and I don't stop, and I do what I want of my body's and my mental to do. I like being in that spot and being able to overcome those things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just been a lot these past 2 weeks. And then if y'all don't know, I got suitcases. I'm leaving tomorrow. Monday, I'm leaving to go to Boston to go to camp. I'm going to camp. Gonna be there for 2 months. And that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about in this video, is that I'm going to camp, and how I'm gonna structure my videos are gonna be totally different. And like the series coming up, like it's gonna be totally different, just because I don't have a race planned or paid for or in mind. Well, I have a race in mind, but there's a lot of things going on in my life that is unknown and that I won't know until the end of camp. The only thing I know about right now is that I'm going to camp, and that at camp, for my running journey and my YouTube channel, I'm just going to be posting my training. And for this, it's going to be just like, it's going to be my biggest training plan, the longest training stint I've ever had, just building fitness. So that's going to be my main outcome going up there. It's just to build fitness and just to be, you know, be super fit, so when I come back down or wherever I'm at in the next 2 months, I could find a race and attack that race and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm glad for all you guys who supported me and, you know, who's always been there. It's been really it's been a real journey, if I can, or if I do say so myself. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys. This video is probably gonna be very short, but yeah, more videos on the way. Be ready for all the camp content, because it's gonna be insane. I'm not gonna spoil too much for you guys. I'm just gonna let y'all watch. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you get a run in, or make sure you do something that helps you achieve your dreams and aspirations. And yeah, I'm out. Y'all have a nice day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.